Time to hit the books. 50 common idioms and what they really mean. Some idioms you likely use all the time, while others might be new to you. Idioms, phrases that come to mean more than each word's literal meaning, on their own, have been a part of spoken language for a long time. They may change as the years go by, and often vary from country to country, language to language. An idiom's origin isn't always well known, but that doesn't stop us from using them on a regular basis. Sometimes a common idiom is so odd or old that no one can even pin down its meaning. For example, what does "the proof is in the pudding" really mean? Who came up with that anyway? Shakespeare, possibly. Because this beloved bard is responsible for a number of other common sayings that have made their way into our everyday vernacular. Such as, green-eyed monster, in a pickle, wear your heart on your sleeve, cruel to be kind, and countless others. Shakespeare's phrases are still present in our lives and speech hundreds of years later. Sometimes, idioms come from events of the day. Take, mad as a hatter, for example. There was a time when hat makers used mercury, recognized today as an extremely toxic substance, in their work. Unbeknownst to them, working with this chemical day after day took its toll. Some hat makers, or hatters, really did lose their marbles. Thus, an idiom, or two, was born. Regardless of age, almost everyone uses these short phrases, often without realizing it. Perhaps our list of 50 English idioms will help you spice up your conversations. 1. A piece of cake. Something that's super easy to do. 2. Born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Born into a rich family. 3. Break a leg. A way of saying good luck, usually associated with show business. 4. No use crying over spilled milk. No point in being overly disturbed by something you can't change. 5. Easier said than done. When something is harder than anticipated. 6. Feeling under the weather. To feel sick. 7. Packed like sardines. In extremely close quarters. 8. Kill two birds with one stone. Achieve two things at the same time. 9. Lose your marbles. Go crazy or insane. 10. Hit the books. Taking time to study. 11. Stab someone in the back. To betray someone. 12. Ring a bell. Something is vaguely familiar. 13. Cut to the chase. Get to the main point of a conversation. 14. Up in the air. Often said when things are still not decided. Plans still need to be finalized. 15. Look like $1 million. Looking, and likely feeling, fabulous. 16. Break the bank. Something super expensive. 17. Living hand to mouth. Not having a consistent income. 18. Rule of thumb. A seemingly obvious rule that doesn't need to be explained. 19. Cool as a cucumber. To appear calm and collected. 20. Spice things up. Make things more interesting. 21. Couch potato. A person who is lazy, and spends a lot of time sitting around. 22. Not my cup of tea. Not something you like or often do. 23. Spill the beans. Reveal a secret bit of information prematurely. 24. Lose touch. no longer know what's going on in a person's life. 25. Twist someone's arm. Force someone to do something they don't really want to do. 26. Beat around the bush. Choosing not to say what you really mean. 27. Hit the sack. Go to sleep. 28. That's the last straw. You've had it with being patient. 29. Make a long story short. Quickly wrap up what you've been communicating. 30. Pull yourself together. Find composure. 31. Ruffle one's feathers. To make one nervous or upset. 32. You can say that again. Express agreement with what was just said. 33. It's not rocket science. Something that shouldn't be too complex to figure out. 34. Back to the drawing board. To revise something, often going back to the very beginning. 35. Easy does it. To proceed slowly and calmly. 36. No pain, no gain. Accomplishment requires hard work. 37. Time flies when you're having fun. If you're enjoying what you're doing, time goes by quickly. 38. Your guess is as good as mine. When something doesn't make sense. 39. Bent out of shape. When you're bothered by something. 40. Speak of the devil. When someone you just mentioned appears. 41. On a wild goose chase. Pursue something that ends up meaningless. 42. Ignorance is bliss. You're better off not knowing some piece of information. 43. It's raining cats and dogs. The rain is coming down hard. 44. A taste of their own medicine. Someone has experienced the same negative treatment that they've shown to others. 45. Once in a blue moon. Rarely, but occasionally. 46. The ball is in your court. It's now up to you to take the next step. 47. Throw caution to the wind. Willing to take a risk. 48. The elephant in the room. The topic a group of people knows exists between them, but everyone avoids. 49. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Everything we get costs us something. 50. Right as rain. Good as new, back to excellent health.